Welcome back, guys, to another video, and I want to do a review on one of my favorite games on the Game Boy Advance, Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. So let's go. Released in 2003 for the Game Boy Advance, Castlevania Aria of Sorrow was the third game on this handheld console, and it's probably one of my favorites because it has such a deep storyline. Now, what makes this different from other Castlevanias is the fact that the story is set in the future. So many installments in the series, we see them bounce from different eras, rather it be World War II or, the 1600s. This takes place in 2030, and you play as a transfer student named Soma Cruz, visiting Japan with his good friend Mina as they witness the first solar eclipse of the 21st century. As Soma and Mina witness the solar eclipse, they both black out and wake up in a mysterious castle, none other than the castle of Dracula. Well, very early on to the game, you're thrown a curveball in the sense that Dracula's been defeated since 1999 by Julius Belmont. So where is the Prince of Darkness? You find out that there is no Dracula in this video game, that personally you're playing as the possible reincarnation of Dracula. You see, Soma has the ability to consume souls. He has the power of dominance. And he learns this by Genya Arcado, who, without telling you guys too much about this game, he has a huge part in the Castlevania timeline. When it comes to gameplay, Castlevania Aria of Sorrow follows a lot of the same suit as the previous entries of Circle of the Moon and Harmony of Dissonance, completely adopting that idea that we found in Castlevania Symphony of the Night, the term Metroidvania, where you're no longer just going from level to level like in previous Castlevanias, but it's all about exploration and a little bit of action RPG elements. No longer do you have the sub-weapons like the axe or the Holy Cross or Holy Water, but since Soma can absorb the souls from enemies, there's endless possibilities of different weapon configurations that you can do to execute perfect attacks against those dreadful bosses. And what Castlevania review would not be complete without mentioning the soundtrack. Famous composer Yoshino Yamane comes back with the Castlevania series with some Baroque-style harpsichords, blazing pipe organs, heavy metal music with a little bit of techno and house beats. I really love this soundtrack. I'm a huge fan of the Castlevania series. I actually own the soundtrack on CD and listen to it very frequently. Now, like most Castlevanias, Aria of Sorrow is pretty easy to come by. You can find it on eBay for not a whole lot of money. I mean, I found, copies for like $20 to $10. It depends on if you want to find it complete or not. But I highly suggest you guys check out the Castlevania Double Pack that features Harmony of Dissonance and Aria of Sorrow. Both fantastic games on one cartridge. You can't really go wrong with that. And they did make a sequel to Aria of Sorrow for the Nintendo DS called Dawn of Sorrow, which honestly I never really got to finish. I really enjoyed it. There are a couple of things I didn't like about it, but this is about Aria of Sorrow, so I'll get back to that maybe in a future episode. So anyway, guys, definitely check out Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. I promise it won't disappoint you. If you're a huge fan of this series, you definitely need to give this a try. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing, and as always, happy gaming.